Welcome to the final part of the Super Mario Bros. 3 playthrough. We are here. This is it. This is the final levels within the game. World 8. This is it. This is Bowser's Dark World, folks. And there is nothing here but battleships and airships all looking to destroy our very fabric of our being, folks. These ships are out for Mario blood. Anyway, folks, how are you doing today? I am doing fantastic as usual. But yeah, folks, this is it. Managed to fit this playthrough within 8 parts, so that's pretty great on my part, folks. So yeah, these worlds are brutal. These worlds are meant to break you. These levels, I meant to say, they are here to break you, to push you to the limits, put your platforming paralysis to the test. It is going to, if you're not prepared, these levels within this final world will probably break you and make you not want to play this game ever again. But since I've been playing this game for about 20 something years, this game is no problem to me at all, folks. It was just pretty much just give and go effort on my part here, folks. This is the final stretch, and I forgot how difficult this world can be. So I was not prepared because the last time I actually completed a playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 3 was about, I want to say, a year or two ago. But still, that might not seem so long to you, but man, that's a long time for someone who didn't even practice this before they decided to jump onto this. But you really don't need practice to jump into a platformer game unless that genre is completely brand new to you. But if you've been playing it for a long time, you really don't need any practice to play anyway. But yeah, this water right here, folks, you can swim in it, so just be careful when doing so, because just because you can swim in the water doesn't mean you're safe. There's still going to be tons of stuff coming after you, folks. As you can see here, yeah, Bowser just spit no expenses. He said, Mario, you coming into my field? You gonna bring that noise into my house? No, I got something for you. Assemble everything. He said assemble everything. I want everything on Mario. Just assemble. And of course that don't faze Mario with Mario being Mario. He said bring it on. So yeah, that's just like my whole stupid silly synopsis on what Bowser, what's come over Bowser when he sending out these battleships and airships and all this cannons and bombs and all this destruction and whatever these guys are. Sending everything after Mario, folks. Like, it's crazy because even though my mom introduced me to the Mario Bros. Series, I haven't seen her actually like get to this level in a while since she was younger. She only plays like up to these days, like whatever I have my 3DS out, because I have Mario Brothers on the Mario Brothers 3 on the 3DS, and whenever I go over there I bring that because she wants to play it. I never really see her make it past World 3. She just like stops on World 3 for some particular reason or another. But yeah, this has a gimmick of pulling you under. Like, that scared me so much as a kid. Like, just seeing a hand out of nowhere just pulling my character. Yeah, that used to creep me out as a kid. But yeah, this is just a place to score some items. So these are kind of like a replacement for the toll houses, since there are no toll houses here in Bowser's world. Go figure. But yeah, this is a place you definitely want to scout over these levels and make sure that you are able to grab the item inside. It's not going to be easy because you have a horde of minions blocking your progression, but once you make it through, you'll be able to get the item. But it's not going to be all piece of cake. Like you're going to be grabbed by the hand at least once, if you're lucky. Now, I was able to actually get there twice, but here's where the real freaking test comes in. Got fish flying everywhere, fish coming out of the lava, and I didn't make it in time. I screwed up. But it's always just a good time to just go ahead to these houses whenever you can. I mean, not houses, excuse me, those little spaces. whenever you can. I still like it still kind of creeps me out a little bit to this day. Not really as much. It's kind of like a but yeah, that hand that used to just pull you out. Who's pulling you? Where the hell that hand comes from? Is it Satan? What the hell? But yeah, anyway, folks. Like I stated before, is try to at least, if you're low on items, try to at least get that hand to pull your character under. So, yep, here's some more battleships and stuff like that. But this one in particular is kind of brutal, so you want to make sure you grab a P-Wing for this one. Because, yeah, as I'm flying over, you're going to pretty much see why. If you don't have the P-Wing for this level, you're pretty much going to be jumping around a lot. So make sure you have, if you save at least one, at least save it for this one, because I guarantee you're going to need it, folks. You really are. Yeah, I think this is the last of the, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last of the airships. Not of the battleships, but I believe this is the last of the airships. But yeah, look at all this crap you have to go through if you were to do this regularly. I tried to do it regularly, and I failed, folks. I'm not even gonna lie on that. I failed. But I did make it pretty far. I did, I made it to about, I didn't make it this far, but I made it pretty far enough. But this is the end right here. I wasn't sure where to land, because I wasn't, one time before I landed too far. Like, I actually, like, fell off somehow, and it was the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, we doing all of this just to fight this Boom Boom here, folks. Like, no boss or nothing, because as I stated before, in the last part, we gotten rid of all the Koopas. So with that, we can go ahead and pretty much kind of get into the real meat of the level, folks. It's kind of sad, but true. But yeah, here's level 1, folks. All of that trouble we've been through, and it wasn't even the first level of the game. That's crazy. I believe Bowser only has 2 levels in a castle, I believe, if I'm remembering right, because it's been a while before I actually got the chance to record this, but I think it's actually like 2 levels after you go through all that battle, like all that battleship fiasco. It's like 2 levels, castle and Bowser's place. I think that might be another battleship, in a way, not an airship, just a regular battleship on the way. But yeah, these levels, they're challenging, folks. They're the last few little levels within the game, and yeah, it's designed to be that way. Bam, and barely made it, but made it nonetheless, folks. But yeah, these are gonna test your like I stated before, these are really gonna test your skill, folks. All I gotta say is just use your items wisely. That's really all I can state, folks, before you can move on. But here's level 2, and Mr. Golden Sun's back. Yeah, he is back within this level, but I'm not even gonna go that far. If you go down here, folks, and I just figured this out recently, and I wonder why other people didn't show this off within their playthroughs, because I really don't see it. But to avoid the hell that you face on top, you know, dealing with the sun, if you want to skip that part for the time being, you can just take this shortcut. What I'm doing is gonna skip a proportion of the stage, at least in my opinion, a good amount of the stage, but you still gonna have to, I think you still gotta deal with Mr. Golden Sun. I'm not sure if he's here, but I think I passed the part where you first encounter him, but I don't want to, so I had enough of him in level 2, or World 2, so yeah. Man, when I was saying before Bowser said send in everything, man, I wasn't playing. He said everything. I'm just checking over here, make sure there's not another level here, over there. But yeah, this castle right here is the last little mini fortress of the game, and it is designed to be tough, and it is tough, folks, as expected to be. But yeah, this is it, folks. Really the last fortress within the game until we eventually meet the big Koopa himself, which is Bowser. I was actually stuck on this for quite some time. This kind of like a little puzzle or whatnot. You know, you have to make sure you know where you're going. And how the heck are you supposed to figure this out when you're, you know, when you're a little kid? I guess games wasn't really designed for little kids back then, but hey, What I was trying to do is I was trying to jump over on the other side before it was too late, but that counter was just going down too fast. So I'm trying to figure out where to go now because I'm kind of lost as to what I need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to go through this door right here and see if I can test my luck. If I have enough jumper paralysis, I should be able to make it to the end of this kind of maze. Because like all worlds, like especially in my opinion, this is strictly my opinion, all worlds in video games, like the last levels, seem to be, riddled with a hard maze to do. I kind of figure that because, the last world, you need a challenge, you don't want to make it too easy. What game does that? Let me know, like, is there a game where you can, like, where the last level is, like, stupidly easy? I mean, I'm trying to think of myself. I mean, I think the last world of Ape Escape, the original one, is pretty easy. It's not too strenuous. No, I take that back. That if you're playing that for the first time, you won't have fun with that, and it will get on your nerves. So I'm trying to think what's an actual game that has a kind of fun world, and I'm not really, like, not fun, but easy as crap last level, and I'm not really coming up with anything. I mean, as far as like your first time playing it through, yeah, I'm not coming up with anything at all. I know there is a world like that. Let me know in the comments below if there's a, like, for your first time playing a game, like, you have absolutely no idea what you're doing, but yet the final world, the final level within that game is easy as balls. Let me know that in the comments. I really want to know. But anyway, yeah, this isn't the last Boom Boom, I don't believe, but yep, folks, we are completely done with the fortress. All the fortresses are done, and now we are finna get into the final meat into the game. I know I stated that before, but we're really getting into it now when it comes to finishing off this game, folks. Yeah, we'll be getting into it. Yep, one more ship, as I figured it. I pretty much figured, they add something like that anyway. But yep, one more ship, and then you saw that big castle at the end. That's where Bowser's at. So yeah, and as I stated before, all these ships are just mean. I think, man, it's kind of messed up how they throw in a last ship at the end. It's like, come on, really? Like, you really gonna throw this last ship? What if this is my last power-up, my very last power-up, and you want to throw this crap at me before I take on Bowser? It's like, really? But, but I kind of get it from Bowser's perspective, because, he kind of wants the last hoo-ha before, facing Mario. He figured, if I can get this ship right here to eliminate my threat before I have to deal with it myself, I'm okay with that. So I think that's what Bowser's thinking anyway. So I don't know. You gotta kind of see the pros and cons from each of the characters' perspective. So it's like, whatever. And let's go in. Last Boom Boom of the game. Let's do this. Last Boom Boom of the game. We won't see you into the new iteration of the Mario Brother games. Coming to you soon in 2020. I don't know when I'm gonna get to those games. I really don't. So, but I will get to them eventually. And the way my schedule is, I might get to it sooner than later. I don't know. But whoa, Bowser came prepared. This is the final level of the game, folks. And Bowser freaking came prepared with lasers, statues with lasers, folks. He is he's not wasting any expense. He's just going all out for this level, folks, and he has, rightfully to do so. He wants to eliminate the threat. He has his princess, so, but I'm thinking about, folks, like my next Mario game before I hop into Super Mario World. I might want to hop into Super Mario RPG, but I'll explain more of that in the upcoming new year, folks. So this is gonna be pretty much the last full playthrough of the year, folks. So I'll go more into that when we eventually come in contact and defeat Bowser. So, yay! But yeah, folks, Bowser's Castle is just riddled with all sorts of things that want to take you out. I'm surprised there aren't any, it would have been actually pretty cool if, well, it wouldn't have been cool for the player, but visually, if he just sit in, like, the last remainder of everything, meaning, like, enemies, like, Boos and Thwomps, well, he already had Thwomps, and just everything else, Dry Bones, well, I think his Dry Bones are here, too, but he just threw in, oh, man, I'm kind of screwed up there. I wanted to face Bowser as the Super Leaf Mario. I wanted to face him as that, but, you know, I kind of screwed up at the end. But through this door is the big man himself, Bowser, coming out of nowhere, ready to fight. But defeating Bowser is easy. He pretty much just makes his own trap, pretty much. You're setting him up to fail. I mean that literally. You know, you're setting him up for that. So, yeah, all you have to do is just pretty much follow what I'm doing, and you'll see, yeah, he's making his own death trap. He really is. I mean, you can't get no dumber than him, but, you know, Bowser isn't all that smart. I don't think he ever been since I've known him as a character, so, yep, all you gotta do is just boom, boom. Yeah, that look of stupidity on his face before he fell. Rightfully so. But anyway, yeah. That is it, folks. With that, Bowser's gone. That is the end of the Super Mario Bros. 3 playthrough, folks. Yep, Princess Peach is right there. You should have, you need to step your security up, girl. But yeah, this is it. This is the end. Thank you. But our princess is in another castle, which she is referencing to the first game. That probably pissed a lot of people off when they read that for the first time. Ha ha ha, bye bye. Yeah, that probably just pissed people off. But yep, folks, that's the end of the show. That's the curtain call, folks. And I don't think I mentioned this before, but I think I did. But Super Mario Bros. 3. Many speculate, and I think this is from the big man himself, Miyamoto, that this whole game was like staged, you know, and it's rightfully so. But yeah, folks, I hope you folks had a great, fantastic time. Coming on 2018, folks. Got a lot more playthroughs planned for you, so I'll try to make sure I get on top of that. Might have some side stuff available for you folks. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet as far as prior to the end of this playthrough. But yeah, these are the name of the levels here, folks. But yeah, folks, I hope you had a great time hanging with your boy, as I pretty much just played an old school favorite of mine that I enjoyed growing up. I really did enjoy this game growing up, folks, and that's all the name of the levels there. But yeah, this game's fantastic. Just a few flaws here and there, but I totally recommend it. You can get it off of pretty much anything that's Nintendo these days, folks. But anyway, folks, this is gonna do it. Have a great day and take care.